Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So there's an update in what's going on with the Duggar sisters lawsuit. It looks like they may reach a settlement. It's a possibility they have a settlement conference scheduled. And if they do not reach a settlement during this conference, it looks like it will go to trial sometime in April of 2022. So the Duggar girls, they are still pursuing their lawsuit against the Arkansas Police Department and the employees who helped release documents revealing that their brother Josh had molested them when they were children 4 years after they first filed it in court. So it's been 4 years since they first filed the lawsuit, and they are still pursuing it. So the sisters, Jill, Ginger, Jessa, and Joanna, they are now considering a settlement in this case. It appears that they will not seek to recoup any money that they could have made on the family TV show had the scandal never been brought to light back in 2015 and their family's show, 19 Kids and Counting, not been canceled, because that's what led to the cancellation of their show. From the outside looking in, you would think, why wouldn't you? You guys were on a hit reality TV show, surely making money. So this would be like the biggest part of your lawsuit. You're on a show that gets canceled because the Arkansas Police Department and a few selective employees helped release this information. Once they released it, you guys lost your job. So surely you're going to ask, to recoup some of that money that you lost. But they're not doing that, you guys. The girls are not seeking for lost wages. The girls are only seeking for enough money so that they can have a life care plan put together and they can get into therapy to recover from the emotional distress that the scandal has caused them. So the Ashley is exclusively revealing that during a status conference, which was held back in April, one of the attorneys who represent the Duggar girls stated that it was not even worth the trouble for the girls to seek lost wages since they were paid so little to appear on 19 Kids and Counting and the spinoff show Counting On. In the past, Jill's husband Derek has talked about how they were paid next to nothing, and he even had to file a lawsuit against Jim Bob to kind of recoup some of that money. And I think he said at the end of the day it was like minimum wage. That's what they would have been paid almost. It was minimum wage. And now the Duggar girls attorney is confirming that Jill, Jessa, Ginger, and Joanna were paid very little for appearing on the show. So back in April 2021, at the status conference, the girls' attorney, Stephen Bledsoe, told the judge, "We're not going to seek any damages for lost wages, lost past earnings, or lost future earnings." He stated that the girls just want to win enough money and damages to pay for therapy. The statement said, "We want a life care plan involving the cost of therapeutic intervention in these 4 women's lives over a period of time to address the emotional issues that are arising from this nationwide disclosure since they are public figures. And then the emotional distress type damages and punitive damages." The judge, who just so happens to be the same judge who presided over Josh Duggar's case, he is also the judge in this case as well. He actually seemed to be surprised that the Duggar girls were not planning to ask for lost wages, despite the show getting canceled because of the release of the police report. So the judge asked the attorney, he said, "But just to be sure I understand what you are saying about damages. The Duggar girls were on a television program that ultimately was canceled, and at least there was a temporal relationship to the cancellation of the programming with the disclosures that were made in that police report. Again, I want to clarify that the girls aren't going to seek for lost wages. Do I hear you saying that the plaintiffs are not seeking any damages from the resulting economic impact the disclosure of this information on their TV careers, for lack of a better term?" And the girls' attorney confirmed this, stating that the girls were paid very little for their work and that most of the money that the TV show earned went towards the family. The attorney responded to the judge by saying, "That is correct, Your Honor. Frankly, on the way the TV show was set up, the family got most of the money. The girls were working. I don't know what the numbers were, but for $15 or $20 an hour. That aspect of the case would take more trouble to try, cost more in experts than we think makes sense, because we think that the guts of this case is in the emotional damages and cost to these girls." So on Friday, it was reported that Jill, Jessa, Ginger, and Joy have agreed to a settlement conference just next month. And should nothing be settled at this conference next month, the girls' trial will begin as scheduled in April. So that's where it's at, you guys. This has been going on for about 4 years. And like I stated, I've talked about this lawsuit previously, but not really in depth about it. I've mentioned it in other videos, and I've had people ask, wait, what are the girls doing? Who are they suing and for what? They are suing the Arkansas Police Department, and I guess a few selective individuals who released the police report that to, I think it was In Touch Weekly, that told about what took place with them, that Josh had molested them, that ultimately caused the show to be canceled. They were outed as victims. At the time when it came out, they were no longer underage, but when the abuse took place, they were underage, and their names should have been redacted. I guess even if the information came out, their names should have been redacted because of the fact that they were underage. So they didn't get to decide, hey, I want to share my story. It was just put out there for the world to see without them being okay with it. Obviously, that's going to cause some pain for them. Obviously, that's going to be traumatic for them. Not only is their abuse being put out for the world to see, but their abuser is their brother. So there's also probably an internal battle there because everybody's, bashing their brother for what he did to them. And then they're going on the Megyn Kelly show saying, we forgive him. It wasn't molestation. It was this is their words, it was over the clothes touching. It wasn't what everyone's saying that it is. And we have forgiven him. So they had a lot going on during that time. They literally had to do, I don't know who made them do it. Maybe Jim Bob, had them go on the Megyn Kelly show, Jill and Jessa, where they spoke about their experience. They spoke about how they were devastated when this information was outed. So I'm glad to see that they filed this lawsuit. This information should have never came out. I don't think. I think they should have been able to tell their story when they felt like it was appropriate. I do not feel that it's okay for any victim to be outed. So I'm curious to see where this is going to go. However, if there is a settlement, the amount will not be disclosed. But I hope that the girls at least go for enough that they feel comfortable, that they don't settle for anything less than they feel they are owed. So you guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you guys feel that the girls should settle? Or do you guys think that the girls should take this to trial? And if you were one of the girls, what would be an appropriate amount that you would settle for? How do you put a price on being outed as a victim of abuse? When is it okay, well, yeah, I guess that's enough. I guess we'll settle for that. What do you guys think? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, check me out on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm going to start posting there more. So go follow me over on those platforms as well. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button down below. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section and give this video a huge thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.